What's up, everybody? This is your girl EJ, and really quickly, I wanted to discuss Wendy Williams and Miss Tabitha Brown. I'm sure by now everybody has heard it, seen it, and has been floored by all of it. So sometime last week, Miss Tabitha Brown said that she was retiring her husband. They made a pact. They would move to LA. She was going to make it big. She said, babe, give me 5 years. I put the whole family on. So the 5 years did not come in 5 years. It actually came in 15 years. He took a job just so they could have stable income, and I'm sure maybe health benefits and things like that. And then after 15 years, here we are. The world knows her. She has endorsements. She's on television. And she's saying, okay, yes, babe. Yes, boo. Come home, baby. So she gives us all of this information. She shows her husband Chance. He's saying, you know, I'm conflicted because my identity is kind of sewn into my employment and my job, and you know, everything that I know is, you know, kind of linked to my manhood, but you know, we're gonna do this and I'm gonna focus on my nonprofit. You know, they were very transparent. Here come Wendy Williams, right?
Well, she's an influencer, and she's saying that she's retiring her husband. He's been a police officer for 15 years, and he wants to live out his dreams. Nope. I was married to one of those. You know, I make the money and so on and so forth. Go live your dreams, buy a business, you know, stay with me, but go, go, go. You see how that turned out. I predict that this marriage is going to be on real rocky ground in a moment. You're over here making all your money and stuff. You had me quit my job, and I can't find my live like a child.
If you're miserable, just say that, Wendy. If it didn't work for you and your husband, just say that, Wendy. And that was another thing I didn't like when Wendy mentioned her. She called Miss Tabitha an influencer. And I just feel like, she's beyond that title. I mean, I know that that's what she does, but like, she's a whole business. She's an entity. Like, she is so much, and for you to just kind of call her, you know, an influencer, I just felt like that was disrespectful. That's what made me feel like Wendy was just gonna find everything negative about the whole situation. I feel like this was the best example of misery loves company. It was just almost like, because it didn't work for me, it's probably not gonna work for you guys. And that was the worst part about it. I just feel like, even if she felt that way, because some people do agree with Wendy Williams. Some people feel like, you know, you don't retire or bring a man home because it's too much idle time. I don't know why they act like men are little fires, and if they don't have anything to do, they will just grow and burn the whole house down. I mean, some of them are, you know, I've seen a few flames myself. I feel like anybody with a lot of time on their hands and a lot of money could make some horrible decisions. That's man or woman. Honestly, when I saw all of this playing out, I said, you know, this is why a lot of us don't share our personal or intimate moments with our platform, because, you know, you really could say something so genuine. You could want to celebrate something so joyous, something so far from being malicious, and somebody will still find something horrible to say. Somebody will still find a way to negatively spin your good news. And a lot of us just don't have time for that. Don't get me wrong, you cannot avoid negative responses to anything you post online. Really, once you post it online, it's fair game for everybody. But it really was unfortunate to see Wendy Williams do this the way she done, in the manner of what she done. Like, she could have felt what she felt, but I don't think she had to bring it to her television show. I don't think she had to call Miss Tabitha an influencer. I don't think she had, like, everybody in the audience knew, okay, Wendy is speaking from her experience. I mean, to the point where she had to say, clap if you agree with me. You know what I'm saying? Clap if you understand. And it was like, I tell you what, though, I don't ever want Miss Tabitha Brown to read me. I don't ever want her to read me for filth. I felt embarrassed for Wendy. I had secondhand embarrassment for Wendy, even though she brought it on herself. If you want to fight Wendy, just say that.
First of all, Wendy Williams, honey, God bless you. God bless you. Okay. And so people sent me a little clip, and I said, oh my God, the pain this woman must be in. Wendy, the pain you must be in to feel this way, and I'm so sorry. But listen, let me tell you this. 23 years I've been with my husband. Yes. Broke for a very long time together. Struggled for a very long time together. Succeeded for the last couple of years together, right? My husband took a job in agreement with me. He took a job 15 years ago to help support my dream. And I know you may not know what that looks like in a genuine place, right? But this was an agreement that my husband and I had. And I told him 15 years ago, oh, babe, in 5 years, I'll be able to take you out of there so then you can pursue one of your dreams that you love. Right now, I was his dog in the fight, okay? And he believed in me. And we did it together for the last 15 years. I did every year with him at LAPD, and he did every year with me with rejection and no's in this entertainment industry, right? However, God has blessed me. He has allowed me to manifest. I've been praying on this for a very long time, and it has now come to pass. That is the power of God. It's also the power of allowing God to be first in your marriage, okay?
She read her with the love of Christ. A regal read. A read for your mama and your daddy and all their siblings. Miss Tabitha read her in a way that you just kind of grabbed your mouth watching it. And then you kind of used your other hand to grab it as well because you just could not believe the grace that she had. But really, she read her for filth. Really, she read her entire life in a few minutes, and it wasn't nothing left of Wendy but ashes when Miss Tabitha got done. She read her, and the more she kept reading, ashes was just kind of falling off of Wendy. It just was a pile of ashes when Miss Tabitha got through. And I think the worst part about this is, people are always going to be negative, but Wendy has a different type of platform. Wendy isn't just like user 107222 on YouTube. Like, she's Wendy Williams, and I know that that's what she's done for years, which I would be so tired of being negative and toxic about everybody. Do you like to build fences, Wendy? Do you like to paint? Like, do you have a dream that you'd like to pursue? Because this right here, and for me, I don't like to see black women go against other black women. I just feel like if she felt it, she just could have felt it at home. I don't feel like it was the proper place to bring it to her national television show. I think she done it in poor taste. I think she spoke out of experience, which is fine. But I don't feel like it was, I don't think it should have been on TV. And I'm not even sure why everyone is acting like this is a foreign concept. If I'm not mistaken, that chick Angel just done the same thing with her husband. He was able to come home and, them both be influencers. When you think about your favorite influencer, if they're married, I'm sure their spouse, if they still do work, I'm sure the goal is to bring them home so that they can do what they love together, if that's what they love. I hate that Wendy tried to turn this into something negative when I feel like Miss Tabitha and her husband have been pretty transparent. And you look at them and you say, oh, those are good people, from what we've seen. And to think that, her good deed and, this day that she's prayed for and worked so hard for, could just be turned into something like, girl, he finna cheat on you. Girl, he's trash. It's not gonna work. The money gonna come up missing. It was just Wendy just kind of projecting all of her negative experience onto Miss Tabitha. And to me, like I said, it was unnecessary. I just felt like, you could have skipped past that on the segment. You could have went to a commercial. You could have had some coffee. Y'all could have talked about bathing suits. Y'all could have talked about acne, y'all, it was more to talk about. But that's why she read you, Wendy. That's why she baptized you in a read right there.